Hi guys, happy Wednesday again. It's August 27th. And so I want to, there's a hot mic going on with Representative Mike Collins of Georgia on the 13th, a few weeks back, saying literally, I'm sure he's in there, referring to Taco. He's the one that kicked JE out of Mar-a-Lago and then called the FBI. So that's not true. He just made that up. And so I just wanted to play this for you.
At a Georgia GOP county meeting, August 13th, 2025, Representative Mike Collins, RGA, was caught on a hot mic responding to a constituent's question about whether President Trump was mentioned in the so-called Epstein files. Collins replied, "Yeah, I'm sure he's in there. He's the one that kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago and then called the FBI. Wikipedia +12, The Daily Beast +12, Instagram +12. Following this, he went on to support public release of the files, albeit through judicial means rather than via direct executive action. The Daily Beast +1. What's actually known? Collins' statement is anecdotal and unverified. It was caught unexpectedly on a hot mic and has not been corroborated by any documented evidence or law enforcement statement. Instagram +10, The Daily Beast +10, Washington Examiner +10. There's no official record or credible report that Trump ever called the FBI about Epstein. Investigations and DOJ reviews have traced the Epstein probe to a 2005 complaint from a concerned parent to Palm Beach police, not to any tip or phone call from Trump to federal authorities. Instagram +1. DOJ findings. A July 2025 DOJ memo concluded there was no client list of Epstein's or evidence of him blackmailing prominent individuals. It also found no proof Epstein was murdered, but instead affirming his death was a suicide. Wikipedia +3, Wikipedia +3, Washington Examiner +3. Earlier reporting, some outlets, like the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times, have stated that DOJ officials informed Trump in May that his name appeared in the files, not that he initiated any contact. Mentions don't imply wrongdoing, just that he was mentioned. Latin Times +2, The Daily Beast +2. Bottom line, did Trump call the FBI on Epstein, as Mike Collins claimed? There's no verifiable evidence supporting that claim, only an unsubstantiated, off-the-record remark caught on a hot mic.
So there you go. It's simple as that. Okay. So what happens in this situation is we have MAGA idiots talking about things about JE that they are not comfortable talking about. So they make up these lies, making Taco the hero. And so without actually saying he's the hero, they make up these, false things. Like he's the one that initiated X. He's the one that contacted the FBI. In this case, Mike Collins said that. So we're going to see this continuously as they are being pressured and probed and asked, where do they stand? And they're going to be like, yeah, of course we want the files to come out, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll say this shit. Okay? So I'm just telling you that this is what you should expect. They have thought about these lies. They have thought about what lies that they want to tell, how Taco is the hero, because they support Taco. So they want to make sure that you understand that they support a hero, okay? Not a Pedro, okay? They don't want you to understand and connect the dots that he is connected to JE. Number one. Number two, that he is a Pedro. 2 and 3, that they know that he is a Pedro, that they support, and he's connected to JE. Okay, so being a Pedro has nothing to do with JE. So in this case, it's JE plus the Pedro issue, okay, that they support. They can't run on supporting JE and a Pedro, and that the Taco has affiliation, an association with JE and being a Pedro. They can't have that. They can't run on that. So of course they're going to make up whatever they're going to make up. In this case, it's pretty clear. So we wanted to look it up because this was actually in the Courier, him in a hot mic. And actually, the fact that Courier shows this is great, but they need to follow up. There is no investigative work. This was accomplished in a few minutes for me. So they have better resources than I do, and so they can do the same. And it's not just them; it's all the media. Nobody's pressing the envelope of how to do research anymore. They're just trying to understand what Taco says next and what these individuals are saying next. That's great, but you have to dissect and drill down with a microscope exactly what they're saying and how it's a lie. Just telling us what they're saying and the lies that they're saying, in this case, Mike Collins, doesn't help anybody, guys, okay? So make sure you push back when you're hearing this stuff. And if it sounds fishy, it probably is fishy, okay? In this case, I knew it was fishy, but I wanted to prove it to you guys, okay? Thank you.